Alright everyone, time for time for another video look at, or an episode look at, sorry, before I take a break. This is Wink of an Eye. Following a distress call, the Federation starship USS Enterprise arrives at the planet Scalos. Captain Kirk beams down with an away party into a advanced metropolis but can find no signs of life, except for an odd constant insect-like buzzing around them from no apparent source. Suddenly, crewman Compton disappears in front of their eyes, and Kirk orders the away team back to the Enterprise for safety. Back aboard, the ship begins to experience strange malfunctions, and engineering reports the sudden appearance of an unknown device attached to the ship's life support systems. Kirk has the ship placed on red alert, while engineering attempts to remove the device. While waiting, Kirk has a cup of coffee, but after drinking it, he finds the bridge crew appears to have become motionless. He suddenly sees a woman who introduces herself to him as Dila, Queen of the Scalosians. She explains that due to radiation around the planet Scalos, her people have entered a state of hyperacceleration, causing them to move faster than can be seen. This has also caused her people to become sterile. They use the distress signal to bring its ship here, while planning on putting its crew into cryogenic suspension and using them to help procreate their species. She also has used some of the radiation-tainted water in Kirk's coffee to bring him to this state to help them complete their plan, as well as to become Dila's consort. Kirk refuses, and he is taken under guard to the other Scalosians, as well as finding that Compton is still alive, having also been hyperaccelerated, and willfully working with the Scalosians. Kirk condemns Compton's actions and attempts to escape. In his effort, Compton is slightly injured, but this causes his body to age rapidly and he dies, a side effect of hyperacceleration. Meanwhile, First Officer Spock and the other bridge crew witness Kirk's apparent disappearance and recognize the insect-like buzzing again. They find that the buzzing is actually voices at a sped up pace. This leads Spock to study Kirk's coffee and find him dosed with Scalosian water, and determines what has happened to Kirk. Spock refines a dose of the water to take himself, and while Chief Medical Officer Dr. McCoy gives him an antidote for him and Kirk to return them to normal speed. On becoming hyperaccelerated, Spock quickly locates Kirk and helps to subdue the guards. The two remove the device from life support system and then see to transporting Dila and her guards back to the surface. Kirk takes the antidote to return to normal time, while Spock uses the state to effect repairs on the other systems the Scalosians interfered with. The Enterprise departs with a warning to others about the planet. Yep, and that's pretty much it. That's all that happens. So, I give Wink of an Eye 3 warp cores out of 5. Well, join me again in a little while as we meet the Empath. So, until then, live long and prosper, everybody.